Why, hello, everyone, and welcome to my birthday.
Yay!
Yay! That's where you guys mupp it out, right? Episode 180 of the Sensible Sociopath Podcast. Yeah. Now you got it. Yes. Well, today is the last day of me being the big 3-9. So it's my birthday episode. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yay, you made it.
Happy birthday!
Barely, but...
Exactly. Getting
Now?
my prostate checked as we speak.
I was just about to bring that up.
So we are live on a Friday night here on YouTube. If you're with us, please chat with us. Also, you can like it, share that share-o with people, and subscribe to our channel. I'm Stephen Paul. I will be your master of ceremonies. My right-hand man, Superfan Dan.
Hey, guys.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Roma, the anchor of the show. She's the one that keeps us all on time, running, and smooth.
Hi, guys.
And she gives you the cat face thing.
Roma.
Yeah, so I am going into the fourth decade of life.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a, it's a really sensuous time.
Is it?
Yeah. There's a lot of girls look at you differently,
No.
No, they don't.
No.
Or you don't know. You don't know yet, Dan. You're
I
a young
don't know
man.
yet. That was my point, is I don't know yet.
You're a young virile man, Dan.
No.
Let an old dog like me tell you something.
Oh, please.
That brings up Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nice segue.
The movie or just,
Nope, just the term, just the phrase.
Nice.
I didn't know that was a phrase.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. It's a
Dog Day Afternoon.
Exactly. So they named the movie, it's a Pacino movie, I think about AIDS and something like that?
I didn't even know that was
Something
a movie.
like that.
Mm-hmm. It was about a really hot time in the summer in the city. The back of his neck was getting dirt and gritty. Cool cat looking for kitty. Anyways.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of kitties,
oh yeah, Roma, show them my the birthday.
accoutrements.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk around downtown and pick chicks up with this.
Jeez. It just took over.
This is my party face.
Keeping it alive.
Yeah.
Woo.
That damn cat made so much goddamn money.
He's dead now. Did you know that?
Yeah. He was dead pretty shortly, I think, after it all, or at least
No,
a couple few years. Yeah.
Maybe.
don't
Let's
know.
see the
They
other one.
killed him for his fame.
Yeah. Oh, no, totally. So, Dog Day Afternoon, actually, in the Roman times, the Romans would sacrifice a brown dog to the god Cyrus to prevent the heat waves.
Really?
Yeah.
didn't know
And so nowadays, it's referred to as a day when people are lazy because it's so hot.
Oh.
So Kat says, happy birthday, Steve. Mr. Normac says happy birthday and says, damn, Dan, looking fly.
Well, thank you to whomever Mr. Normac
Yeah,
is.
who's Mr. Normac?
I can't say that I know.
I feel like he knows you.
He probably does.
Or at least he wants to.
Yeah.
I'm going with that,
Do you
but
want to check Dan's prostate?
not for another at least almost 2 years.
I think prostate exams actually start at 45.
Really?
No,
Are you disappointed?
Yeah.
the
Kinda.
thing that we've always been taught is 40 it's a finger in the butt, and 50 it's the camera.
I just looked it up because apparently women are supposed to get them too.
Well,
What?
how come I've been seeing this fat finger doctor for the past few years?
He's been buttering you up real good, hasn't he?
Fat and long fingered.
Ooh, getting right in there.
His handshake also.
Good and deep. Digital rectal examination.
Dre, digital rectal examinations when a healthcare provider inserts a gloved, lubricated finger into a man's rectum to feel the prostate for anything abnormal, such as cancer.
Does it have to be a healthcare provider?
So that's Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice one,
It all
Dan.
makes sense.
Good one, Dan. Big fan. Actually, you know what is funny? I was in this, like, I don't know, like a seminar sort of thing, and there was a girl named Dre, and then they mentioned something, and it was the shorthand for it was OG, And I somehow I put together a good line about Dre and OG.
Oh, she's the OG
yeah,
Dre.
yeah.
Nice.
And, I felt pretty good about myself.
You should. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Prostate exam screening is a screening test to look for early signs of aging or prostate cancer. The average prostate exam age is 50, but some
Okay.
people may need to start as early as 45.
Or want.
Yeah.
And that's just an average. So I've always been an outlier
So-
in life.
Wait a minute. Like, what exam do women get? Because we're supposed to get butt probed too. I feel like it's
I don't understand. why-
Colonoscopy for sure.
oh
Oh, yeah.
colonoscopy maybe.
Yeah, but women, I don't know.
All right.
With women, it's all about breast cancer. That's kind of their main thing. Hey, Rum, will you turn me up a little bit? Because, perfect. And I think the colonoscopies are really dependent on your family history and things. Like if you've had
Yeah.
family history, they want.
Oh
you to
yeah,
get
they
it earlier.
definitely want to get in your butt right then. Just lube it up and get right in there.
Mhm.
Age
Take a look
45.
around.
Screening begins at 45. Recommends that adults age 45 to 75 be screened for colorectal cancer.
Okay.
The task force recommends that adults age 76 to 85 talk to their doctor about screening.
There's a task force.
Apparently,
Yeah. It should be.
Jesus.
colorectal task force.
Yeah.
Force.
Damn.
Well, and I think they do screening for that by like screening your stool for blood because if you have a tumor or something, it's going to cause some disruption and bleeding into your bowels.
Oh yeah.
So I think they will test earlier than that, especially if you have some kind of weird weird bowel issues going on.
Yeah.
Current guidelines suggest you should get your first colonoscopy at age 45 for women.
Okay.
It says you won't need your next colonoscopy for another 10 years.
And I do believe that men with the digital rectal exam, the lab tests that they're doing are way better now than they used to be.
So digital meaning digit.
Hmm.
Wow.
So Dre is better than
They
he
should
used
just-
to be.
They could just stick like
It's less frequent, less common.
Oh, okay.
they could just stick a camera on the end of your finger and get both of them at once.
That's true. Yeah.
They have
I mean-
those, I think.
But then you'd have to have a urologist and a proctologist in the same room, and they just don't get along, Roma. Oil and water.
Let's see here.
Piss and shit moves like oil and water. Sorry, everyone. I don't know if you expected more from my birthday, but
No.
you're not going to get it.
No, you shouldn't.
You won't get what you want.
No,
No, it's your birthday. You get what you want.
Mr. Normack says it's your double cheeked up homie. I don't get it. Anyways,
I don't
Kat
know
wants to
either.
know. Kat wants to know is Steve's camera wobbly or something? It's
Oh,
doing
I'm-
something
it might
weird.
actually be just the lighting.
I'm-
It's like focusing and unfocused. Oh, it's the lighting. Yeah.
I'm also bouncing my foot, so that might be the issue too.
Well, I think the light's making it. Yeah. I think it
You
doesn't
just-
like blue.
Yeah,
You just vibing, cat,
that's right.
to Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So I have birthday things.
Okay.
Birthday things.
I hope that they're, I don't know, fun and party.
It's a rectal exam. Not from me, but
Ooh,
I signed you up for one.
that's awesome. It's even got its own sweatband. Not that I'm
Hail-
taking mine off. I'm just
Hail
having a
to the
second.
king.
Actually, that looks pretty royal.
There you go.
You look very regal, sir. Well, we definitely know that you're the king because last birthday we celebrated with me on here, I had a princess crown.
Oh,
So clearly, I am not the king.
well,
Okay. I also got you this. I'm going
Okay.
to pretend like I wrapped it in this piece of.
it's such a lovely wrap job. Dre.
Handing.
Okay, is this something I can open in front of people, Roma?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll
You
just
can.
open it down here then.
No, you can.
I don't know. It's very. That's awesome.
Dude, it's solid as fuck.
Yeah. No, seriously. That is real. I'm gonna put something over the happy birthday
I was
part.
going to say, you could probably just.
I'm gonna throw a little black on there, and it's gonna sit behind me wherever I go.
I was going to say, you could just saw the bottom. It's wood. You could just saw
Yeah.
the bottom off.
Totally. No, that is awesome. That's actually awesome.
Did you
I
show
really,
the,
really
the
like it.
camera?
Yes. So it is a.
The legend. Happy birthday.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
going to have to tilt it back just a little bit due to the glare.
Yeah. No, it's badass, and it's
Oh.
like in that like Zelda script almost. Like
Yeah.
that's what it kind of reminds me of, like that real good Zelda.
It does kind of look like that. Yeah.
It's really cool. And it's
The Legend of Zelda.
gold and black. I love gold.
Yep.
Thank you, Roma.
Mr. Normax says it's Chad.
It's Chadimus.
Oh, Chad.
Wonderful. Hello, Chad.
I also-
Welcome to the show.
I also brought birthday snacks.
Did you?
Woo!
BS? You brought BS, Roma?
She brought some BS for you.
That's awesome.
It's just one snack.
Okay. Does it have fiber in it? Because I have a colonoscopy coming up.
No, it's the opposite of fiber. It's
Okay.
gelatinous.
Oh.
So on the border, jalapeno queso. I
Hell
never let myself eat cheap queso, and I was like, you know what? I want some of that, and this is
Yeah.
a good excuse.
Yes. Roma,
Also, go ahead.
I appreciate your decision making on that
Oh,
one.
good.
Yeah,
I was gonna get chips, and then I was like, we need queso, obviously.
absolutely.
And I got the good stuff. I almost got the off-brand, like the Walmart brand, and then I was like, no. But I did get the Walmart brand of restaurant style white corn tortilla chips because they're lightly salted.
Okay.
And I knew the queso was going to be salty,
Mhm.
and I don't like overly salty chips because they make my freaking fingers and eyeballs swell.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're having champagne and queso today, guys.
Woo! Party,
Actually,
party.
tell them what we're drinking, Dan.
Okay, today we are trying the Maker's Mark limited release 101.
It's strong as fuck.
Well, it's 50.5% proof.
Sounds
so,
good, Rome.
it's it's special. While not everyone can visit our little distillery in Loretto, Kentucky, we've bottled this 101 proof limited release so you too nope, that's just weird freaking lettering, can experience the bolder side of refined wheated bourbon as we have shared this special guests at our distillery for generations. So
Excellent.
I find it quite delicious
It's
and
good.
definitely better than
It came in a box.
normal Maker's Mark.
Roma,
I
is
think
this
it's
for
stronger than
queso?
Maker's Mark. Yes.
by 5. I think 5.5%.
We could heat it up if we wanted to be fancy, but that sounds like a lot.
Well-
that sounds a little bit too
I don't have my
expensive.
insulin with me either. I wasn't.
Oh.
I wasn't. I should have thought of that, but I didn't.
All right.
Let me go get that real quick because I don't
Okay.
know where it is.
You do or don't?
Well, I'm not sure, so I don't want to send anyone for it.
So Steve's been definitely doing this show as well as Roma has for quite a few years now, and I absolutely love this show, and I'm happy to celebrate his birthday here. And to you guys, to the Sensible Sociopath, especially Sensible Sociopath Steve, and to you, Roma, it's always a pleasure to be here. And even though he's not here, I know he's listening, and it's fantastic. To you, Steve, to you, congratulations
Dan.
on making it 4 decades.
What a nice cheers
Cheers.
or toast. Yeah, no, this
All
has been
right.
great. And
Here's
actually,
to 4 more.
thinking about it, it's kind of weird because I'm like, God, now that I'm 40, like I started this when I was like 35.
Yeah.
You know? So pretty cool to have it, I guess go through a milestone. And
Well, it's been quite a year
will you hand that
for
over?
us as far as the show. I mean, you've been doing this for 4 years. You're turning 40 on the show.
Getting my first prostate exam on the show.
Thank you.
Eating
Oh,
some-
you got the Kegel eggs, don't you?
All
I was
right.
wondering where they were.
I thought we could play a fun game.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
It's called Florida Man on your birthday.
That's awesome.
So, Florida Man, August 5th.
Okay.
Let's see what headlines we can find.
And do you want to share? Yeah.
I
Okay.
could.
Is that a picture of Kanye?
I think so.
It looks like Kanye.
Well, is that the question? Nope. He's got the Danny Glover jaw.
Yeah, that's true. And so what's the are we just learning about what happens on my birthday or do
In
we
Florida.
like okay.
It's
I like
called
that.
it's articles of things Florida Man has done on your birthday.
Perfect.
So, but hold on one second. I need to fix something.
And I wonder if well, I guess we'll see. We'll see if there's a gameplay component to it. because I love a good game.
Oh yeah, no, we've had plenty of fun with games here.
And actually, I thought about that game that was it Game Box or whatever.
All right, we ready?
Remember
for
those
the first?
games we played?
The Jackbox?
Jackbox.
Yeah.
All right. Florida man, birthday August 5th. Okay, Florida man arrested for slapping his pregnant wife while he saw her smoking a cigarette, or when he saw her smoking a cigarette.
I mean, he just cares.
Florida man named Felix Taylor, who lives in the
Pensacola.
Pensacola area, slapped his pregnant wife when he saw her smoking a cigarette. A search warrant was issued after the complaints, and Taylor was arrested by the police on charges of aggravated battery and sent to jail.
See,
I think he could have reacted in a different way that would be
well,
better
it depends
for his
on where he
wife.
slapped her.
That's
like, was it a
true.
face slap? Was it a belly slap? Was it an ass slap?
Mm-hmm.
Did he slap her on the arm?
Yeah.
Like, where did he slap her?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Florida mom busted for biting teen's daughter's breast during bloody domestic battle.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
That sounds like one of my exes. Either one.
Oh, Jesus. You had some wild exes,
Did I tell you about my ex that I met and the reason we came together was because she was having a domestic violence spat with her mom while I was on the phone?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a thing.
That's
So,
a good way to start.
Yeah, I could hear her mom attack her. It was,
Jesus.
it was a rough relationship. Didn't go well.
For you or for her?
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
Little column A, little column B.
She was all right.
Let's see.
Did we give TCAS a shout out?
What? T-Cass is here.
What's up? What's up, son? It's my birthday.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't. I see Brandon says something, and I totally don't believe that because Brandon isn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn
The
Brandon.
B-Dub? No, I don't believe you're doing anything trying to make the T-Cast say things for you. I don't buy it.
Wow, I don't feel like there's a lot on August 5th. I feel like they were all inside smoking crack.
Well, I mean, you could,
Okay, here we go. Florida man arrested after biting off part of tourist's ear at Key West Hotel.
wow.
Hey. We already passed over fucking Mike Tyson. Like, what are we talking about here?
James Len Williams, 45, at Port St. Lucie, was arrested after the incident early Thursday at Ocean's Edge Resort and Marina on Stock Island, according to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. He was with 3 tourists, 1 man and 2 women, at the time of the altercation. He was pushing one of the women who was passed out on a wheelbarrow back to the hotel room and was insulting her and pouring beer on her. Wow, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, this is a great story.
The male tourist told Williams he was being disrespectful, and Williams became combative and started fighting with the group, authorities say. He not only pushed the woman to the ground, but also pushed the man down, choking him and bit a part of his ear off.
Wow.
Officers arrived at the scene and found the man bleeding with a part of his ear missing. Authorities say no life-threatening injuries were reported.
Life-threatening?
Yeah, so
Bit his ear off.
how drunk was that chick?
Apparently really drunk as she was in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, if you're wheelbarrow drunk, that's a high level of drunk.
That's a pretty high.
It's impressive.
All right, here we go.
That's worse than vacation drunk, you know?
Florida,
Oh, yeah.
Florida man mowing under the influence.
Oh, come
Interesting, yeah.
on.
Let's
Whoa.
see.
I've seen a couple old ones like this. I remember a guy, it was like one of those police wildest videos. It was just a guy trying to run from the cops on a lawnmower.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was
That
always on
truly
those
is.
classic shows.
Says Florida man, August 5th, 2018, the striptease that no one asked for. A man in a Japanese restaurant approached a couple who was eating and not disturbing anyone else. The couple was quite surprised and unprepared when Florida man started performing a striptease in the restaurant. We were surprised that Florida man was drunk because they were surprised
Yeah.
because this sounds like something that he would do sober.
Okay, it sounds like they knew each other.
Yeah.
Florida man threatened to fight the man in the couple when the woman asked him to stop.
Wow. Well, at least he's chivalrous. At least he didn't fight the lady like
Yeah.
the other guy did.
Yeah.
Well, and the first guy, he's fucking pushing that bitch in a barrel, Like somebody could have been giving him a hard time. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He's doing the right thing. He's a local. He's like, I'll help you.
wasn't letting her get the DUI.
I
Yeah,
need chips
exactly.
for my queso. Am I just
Okay.
supposed to like
I'm on it.
lap this up?
I guess.
You can still get a DUI on a lawnmower. The Florida man in this case has a history of DUI charges. Before this story, he had 3 DUI charges. A Marion County deputy found Florida man driving a lawnmower down a busy street on August 5th, 2020. The deputy followed him for a little bit before pulling him over. While pulled over, lawnmower Florida man says he had a couple of drinks. His main question, though, was whether he was going to jail or not. He failed the sobriety test, and when asked to repeat them, he just wanted to go back to prison.
Holy monkey.
Well, you can get a DUI on a bike. You can get one on a.
You can get one walking, I think.
Really?
I think so. Or you
No,
can get
that's-
public intoxication or
No,
something.
public intoxication. But you can get one on a scooter now because
That's-
they got them electric scooters.
That's what I was gonna say. Is yeah, I never rode one of those drinking, but I imagine most people that ride those are drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not most, but a
Often.
good enough.
Often.
Them some crazy kids then.
All right, let's see how we like this queso.
Oh no, it's delicious. It's great. It's something I would eat on the regular for sure.
It's spicy. You can taste the jalapenos.
Yeah.
And I got it because it's on the border, so I'm like, it's probably, I mean, if it's a restaurant, you
And-
know, it's got to be decent.
And it's not super salty, so it's like perfect. It's like the perfect with the light salted chips.
Mm-hmm.
Because I bet you if you would have got the the Equate brand of either, it would probably be high in salt on both of them. I
The
bet.
Picante or whatever brand.
Oh, do they have their own
Well,
Mexican brand? Probably.
I don't know, but or like the Frito Lay's one. I'm like, that's pure salt. I
Oh, the
cannot.
scoops?
Yeah.
Not that this isn't. No, like this the queso.
Goes well with champagne. Just saying.
Let's
Okay, it's not
see.
really champagne. I think it's prosecco. Oh no, it's Brut Cuvée.
Oh,
Fancy, right?
yes, indeed, good sir.
Well, I like it because it's not very sweet.
Nothing but quality for your birthday.
Exactly. That's right. The best queso, the best barefoot Cuvée.
Oh, check that out. I called out the B-dubs and he showed up. Well done, Brandon. Well done. And yes, I will wait.
Roma, I've got an interesting video.
Okay, let's look at
Do you
that.
want to see it? It's kind of the Florida man. So it's the it's like the middle one, 2 tabs over. Just be careful not to scroll because there might be some vaginas.
This one.
Yeah.
So don't scroll.
Well, I mean, unless you want to see vaginas.
Well, we want to see the video though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Dan.
Holy crap.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is like a competition that guys do.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It's legit too.
Oh, jeez, you can see the impact.
Yeah.
Is it PVC pipe?
It's they're 2x4s.
Holy cow.
Dear
Yeah.
sweet Jesus.
So yeah, that's I'd say that's Florida man style. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely
That's the
happened
kind
in Florida.
of that's the kind of what are those games that they used to play? The not Iron Man, but the ninja ones.
Oh
or-
yeah.
That's like that,
American
but-
Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
sorta.
Florida man style.
It is kind of like that. You know, they're dressed in the slinglet, and you know,
Red, white, and blue.
yeah, it's like American
Gladiator.
Gladiator. That's what I was thinking. Yep. I actually saw another show that was kind of like American Gladiator.
American
Or-
Beatdown?
Actually saw one that isn't very much like it, but it's hilarious and awesome. And I bet you people do know what it's called. It's called like Knife or Die or something.
Knife or die?
Yeah.
That
Sorry,
sounds...
Knife or Death. Forged in Fire All Stars. So I was watching the All Star edition, which
Oh, damn.
I'm guessing is even better. But it's on Netflix, and it's hosted by Bill Goldberg.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. The Goldberg.
Mm-hmm. And so basically, there are a bunch of guys who make their own swords and then bring them to this Ninja Warrior type like gauntlet.
Oh shit.
And so you just have these nerdy guys that like some of them are like looking like samurai, and some of them, like they're just like middle-aged guys that shouldn't be doing this. And they're like, oh, I'm gonna kill it, and then they bring their sword and they like hack like through like 3 things and they're out of breath and they're like, it's so good. The whole thing, it's all ridiculous. And they're like, it's just funny how much they care about this thing I know nothing about. So I literally don't care at all.
Right.
But it's so important to them. And now they've come back to be an all-star at it. It's even better.
My boyfriend and I went to Seattle and it was raining the entire time. So we spent a lot of time in the hotel and we watched BattleBots for like 2 days.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
Well, every time I'm in a hotel, it goes to channel 63, which is Impractical Jokers, True TV or whatever.
Okay.
And they just do marathons all day long. So it's the best.
And then last time we went on vacation, we ended up watching, I don't know, it's like the airports or the, like, where they stop people for drugs or trafficking or whatever. I forget what it was called,
Yeah,
but we watched.
customs and
Customs.
Mhm.
Yeah. Watched that. There's
it's just one of those
shady fucking people.
One of those law enforcement shows where, and that's crazy too, because if you get caught like smuggling something over a border, you're fucked.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would stop people that had like, they stopped one guy and he had like a gimp suit and he was like from German, and like they went through his phone and were like looking for, apparently he was meeting somebody for sex. They want to make sure he wasn't like meeting children for sex.
Oh, yeah.
But, everybody they found was like adults. And then like, but they like showed his face the whole time. And I'm like, damn, like that guy's fucked. Like he had And they had, because sometimes they don't show their face. But this guy, they were like zooming in and like it was weird. And then they, I saw one, apparently they'll transport drugs like heroin into hauled out batteries, but the batteries are weighted so that way they feel heavy. So when but the cops figured this out, but I'm just like, God damn, it's so clever. And the cops are already onto it. It's crazy.
Katrina says border security. That's her.
That might have been it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
She said she loves it.
So I didn't see that show, but there's always this amusing ass clip.
Oh,
that I
Brandon
had.
says, "What's up, guys?" I didn't know if you knew that. Sorry.
Oh, what's up, Brandon? B-dubs. But it's like lady's getting her suitcase checked. At like the airport. It goes through the thing, and then dude like opens it up,
And there's a dildo in it,
It's
a
this
giant
thing, and the
dildo.
dude just gives her this look like,
Well,
really?
he like kind of blushes and smiles and kind of like looks down, and then he like looks at the camera and is like, and then he just like immediately closes it, which is actually brilliant. Like if you put like a dildo, especially a woman, on top of luggage that you're transporting something.
Yeah, they're not going to really go through the rest of it.
Yeah, or just fill the dildo full of heroin.
I mean, they might if they were really suspicious, but your average person, like if they're doing a random check, they're probably gonna be like, we're good, just keep going.
Yeah. And
Take
I think
your fake dick with you.
I think a lot of the stuff is they're just reading people. They're reading your reaction to them.
Dude,
That's the thing that gives you away.
I get pulled out of lines all the time.
Oh yeah, you just look suspicious.
Dude, like every time they're like, because like they'll let people through. They're like, okay, you're good. Every time they're like, nope, you got to go through the thing. We're going to open your, every time. And I'm like,
Roma, you look a little suspicious. We need to check your shit out.
One time it was a super early flight. I was going to the East Coast. I was probably going to Boston. It's like 5 a.m. And I refuse to go through the scanner. I don't want them looking at my nipples. I don't want them looking at, I will not do it. I don't know if you can still do that because I haven't traveled since, but I would make them pat me down.
You can.
And I always went there early enough that I had plenty of time, but I'm like, no, you're not taking nude photos of me. That's disgusting. No, you fucking perverts.
You can still refuse to go through the scanner.
Okay. So I've refused to go through the scanner every single time since they got those scanners, except for once when I was late for a flight. And then the flight was delayed, and I was so fucking upset about it.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so I'm like 5 a.m. I'm at the airport. They're like, of course, they always make me go through the scanner every time, never not. And so I'm like, all right, fine. I'm like, well, you got to pat me down because I'm not going through the scanner. So they get a woman in there, pat me out. They're like, do you want to go into the room? You want to do here? I'm like, oh no, I want witnesses. And so they pat me down, and she's
Roma's
like,
great to travel with.
yeah, she's like, oh yeah, like I'll fuck up your thing.
I remember we were coming back from Philly and we almost had to leave you.
Yeah, because I had like an umbrella or something.
No, you didn't. You refused to put the little bottle. You refused to put
Well,
the big bottles in the little bottle.
they
Yeah.
were stealing my makeup. Anyways, and so she's like patting me down and she's like calls somebody over and I'm like, oh my God. So then she's like, what's this? And I'm like feeling and I'm like, it's the underwire of my bra, but it was bent.
Oh.
Like somehow I was probably getting dressed in the dark and fucking bent the under. So it had this
Mhm.
bulge in it. And so she's like thinking there's fucking drugs. I'm like, no, it's literally just bent. It's like I bent it back and then they're like,
Mhm.
all right, let's go. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Like how fucking dramatic.
Yeah. I always try, I don't know, go along to get along. Like I get it. I get what you're saying, Roma, but it's just
I mean,
such an effort.
It is
you
an
know?
effort. And
Yeah.
I do go along to get along in general, but also you're not taking pictures of my nipples
I can
and
see
my
that.
fucking slit. Like
Sure.
you're just not.
You're slit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you say that? Do you use that? You're not taking pictures of my nipples or my slit. One or the other, pal.
Just straight up with TSA. Just you ain't taking pictures of my nipples or my slit.
Yeah.
Fuck, get out of here.
What do you want? My hemorrhoids? Is that what you want to put? You perverts.
Proud of you, Roma.
Yeah.
Proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Fucking stand up to him.
Mhm.
Roma's gonna take the power back.
Fighting the man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be the woman, wouldn't it?
Gender in considerate.
Oh yeah, no,
person.
totally.
Yeah.
They didn't even ask you your pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
What
Did
the
you know
fuck is that?
Did you know that Boise, Idaho actually was the one that developed those scanners?
Really?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Scanners.
Fucking bastards.
Another Al Pacino movie, Scarface.
Oh, good old.
It's
on
called
the yards with the
Scanners?
scanners. No, he's in Scarface. He's talking about setting up security. He's like, like the scanners. It's like the '80s, and no one knows. There's no scanners.
Scanners was a pretty good movie, though.
I don't know if I remember that one. I remember Frighteners.
Oh yeah, fucking Guillermo del Toro and Michael J. Fox.
What about the one where they used to kill themselves to get high? Flatliners.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, or they were like a bunch of medical students that would like kill themselves to see what was on the other side or something, and then they would bring each other back.
That's fucked up.
Or I made that up.
You
One
know,
of the two.
I feel like you made that up.
Could be that.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Mm-hmm.
You made it up, and it was a real movie.
Yeah,
It's your fault. You brought that to the world, Steve. Good
That's
job.
right.
That's
Yeah.
why you wear the crown.
I will things.
That's why you wear the crown.
Yeah, exactly. So Dan, I don't have huge plans for my birthday.
No?
Well, I started off earlier this year, or actually last year. I was planning on, because I'm like, oh, you're turning 40, you got to do something fun. So I was planning on going to Vegas and doing the eating at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
How did that go? Did you go?
Nope.
No.
I'm still here.
Why didn't you go? I thought you had
My
left.
birthday's today.
Well, no. But I
tomorrow.
I thought you had left and like were gone for a while. And
Oh, no.
That was why. No.
No, I was traveling elsewhere, someplace not as
Oh.
nice and not as fun.
Oh.
Vancouver, Washington.
Oh,
But it was
boo.
still nice to go there.
Was it?
I mean, not if you want Gordon Ramsay's food, but yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
it was close. I had a place.
Did you get fresh seafood? Because I imagine it's more fresh
Yeah,
over in Washington than it is here in Idaho.
I did get seafood the last time I went. I can't remember if I got anything. I had some like salmon chowder, which
Okay.
was
How was that?
Very good.
Yeah?
Except one of them one of the bites was so hot that my mouth was literally sloughing tissue off
Oh no!
because I had one drink the night before. I went to the bar, got a drink right at closing time, and somehow left my card there
Oh,
right then. I think I was hitting on the bartender.
Nobody
So-
like fucking put any like dumb stupid shit like from fucking porn on your card. That
No, I might have.
Well, I was gonna say if
If
it's you, that's a different story. But
Yeah.
if it's somebody else, fuck that.
How could I sift between the porn I ordered and the porn I didn't order, Dan? I don't understand that.
Well, there's backdoor order 7
Mhm.
and there's backdoor order 9.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
I'm
which
more
one
of
did you go?
Yeah. The first half of 7, the last half of 9. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that
look,
somebody got in between.
I'm a fancy guy. all right?
Somebody got in between. They just bopped it right into the fucking chode right there. They got it right into the gooch,
Mhm. Yeah.
and they just fucking fucked up your shit.
Yeah, I watched basically the second half of 7, 8, and then the beginning half of 9. That's just all fluffing time.
Oh yeah, no,
You
you
know?
definitely got to have the fluff.
You finish after the first half of 7, and then you're back in the action by the time you get halfway through 9.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely got to get through 8.
It's like Harry Potter. It's like jerking off to Harry Potter.
All right. Yeah,
Um,
no. It's like back in the day, you know, when you were talking about Emma Watson and what the fuck is this? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Let's show it.
We've got to do it. We've got to do it. Roma, you ready?
What? Do we have to sing the whole thing?
No.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
And
my 4 fell over, so
well, hey! Happy birthday, Steve.
thank you.
I made you
Ooh, that's good.
cupcakes.
That's
Yeah,
like a. I'm
Dan
gonna try
made
to
that.
grab a one that's not a lot of frosting.
Well, you know, they don't have sugar-free fucking lemon cupcakes, okay?
Yeah,
But I know how much you love lemon.
delicious. Yes.
And wow, these are really fucking melty. God damn.
So I wanted to do the, you know, I was like, oh, I'll go to Vegas, you know, take my girlfriend at the time and blah blah blah. So obviously the girlfriend thing didn't work out, and so going to Vegas, you know, I didn't want to buy tickets and then be like, oh, you know, now I have to take my mom or take somebody, you know, that's,
Could have taken me and Dan.
well, I guess so. But every time I try to have sex with Dan, he's always like, you know?
You have to make sure I'm asleep first.
Yeah.
Please?
I don't know if I can score roofies in Vegas.
Really?
Seems like a roofie-free town.
Really?
That was a little bit of sarcasm there, Roma.
Thank you.
I thought you never did sarcasm.
Well, I do it when I need to.
Oh, got it.
Okay, I gotta eat this proper.
Oh, yeah, I never use sarcasm.
I think I might have made these too well.
Yeah. So that was kind of the first thing that, you know, didn't really work out so great. I mean, I'm still definitely planning on eating there, but
Wait, were you eating? I missed
just
it.
Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Like I wanted to do Gordon Ramsay's steak, which is his most like fanciest one there. I think it's his fanciest. I'm pretty sure. But he also has like a burger joint, and like I think he has 5 restaurants there.
Oh, okay.
So you
Gordon
know,
Ramsay has a burger joint?
yeah. I think
Okay.
he has. I think he said he has burgers on every one of his menus, on every one of his restaurant menus.
Does
You know, it's
Emerald-
a good standard.
hmm
Does Emerald still do cooking stuff?
He had a stroke.
Oh,
Yeah, somewhere back there. So he's got kind of a little bit affected voice. So I don't know how much he's doing. I know he does have a bunch of restaurants, and of course he still sells his merchandise. And I don't think he makes as many like public appearances and stuff as he
Okay.
used to.
because I have last night I was seasoning an Emerald cast iron skillet,
Gotcha.
12-inch.
You were
Mhm.
nice.
12-inch.
The 12-inch ones are that's what I hope to get next. Just so you could do multiple like steaks, or you can do 2 steaks in it and then still have a hot side so you can flip them. That's the
Yeah.
idea, at least.
I know they aren't sugar free. I really fucking wish they were.
They're super good.
Yeah, they wouldn't be good if they were sugar free. So
Correct.
Well,
don't wish too hard.
I try to be considerate, Steve. I really do. Because if I were to leave some behind,
Is there even a good sugar-free cake?
no.
I don't think baking has gotten there yet.
But you love lemon.
Yeah.
I had to make you fucking
No,
cupcakes again.
this is perfect.
Because you can always have just a little bit and you're good.
Yeah. Dan,
And-
this is perfect. Please. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
No, delicious. I haven't had a cupcake in a while, and this one's fucking good.
Not since the anniversary, I imagine.
Is that in May?
4-year anniversary.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have to be it, yeah. I did have, when I was over in Vancouver, they have a Voodoo Donuts. So they have one in Portland, and I guess they have one in Vancouver.
How is Voodoo Donuts?
I wouldn't
have
know.
not had
Oh,
them.
it's good. There's a long line.
Oh, I imagine so.
Um,
People get married there.
Oh, do they? I didn't know that.
Are they?
It's good. It's a donut. I mean,
that's- yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, they also try to pass off as Krispy Kreme as a fucking donut. And I think it's just spun sugar in the shape of a donut.
I do not like Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's spun sugar
I
in
mean,
the shape of a donut.
If it's there, I'll eat it,
Mhm.
but I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Krispy Kreme either. If you ever find yourself at the best, in my opinion, the best fucking donut shop in the Treasure Valley, it's got to be Country Donuts, 5 Mile and Overland. Seek it out there, right across the parking lot from fucking Wells Fargo. It's
Yep.
fucking bomb.
I can't remember. There's an Egyptian place right next to it or something, I think. And I think the guy that was working in the Country Donut was Egyptian that I bought it from. Was it? Okay.
Same owners.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. That makes sense then because I was like, am I in the Egyptian place?
They fucking kill it.
No, it was delicious. It was
They
great.
kill it. I've been going there since I was a kid.
I think I went in there and the guy just handed me a donut from the counter and I was like, I just came for like one donut anyway. So I ate it and then of course I bought a few more because I felt, like I had to.
Yeah, see, he knows
got
what
me,
he's doing. Yeah.
He's like, this guy's not a big donut guy. Better get him.
Better get him the one donut.
Better
he
get him with the
wants.
donut guilt. Yeah.
My
So,
thing is that
hashtag good donut guilt.
I always go and I want a jelly filled donut,
Yeah.
and they're always the first gone.
Yep.
And they never fucking have them.
Absolutely. And you don't see a lot of the filled donuts around here. At least like when I have tried to get them.
No,
I'm
they
like-
do more of the cream filled rather than the actual jelly.
Maple
filled.
bars,
Yeah, they do a lot of maple bars around here, which Roma,
I don't
did
understand.
had you ever eaten one till you moved here?
No.
Yeah, I never even heard of one.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Which
Yeah.
is weird because a lot of maple comes from the Northeast.
Well, it comes from Vermont, where
Right.
the gays live. But no, I just never. I like.
Suit yourself, queer.
Yeah, I like it every now and then.
And Bernie Sanders.
Yeah,
Bacon maple bars are pretty good.
yeah, I can see that. Like a breakfast kind of flavor to it, but it's almost too sweet. Then
Yeah, because the donut's already sweet, and then they throw the maple on top, and they try to
Okay,
cull it with the fucking bacon. It's not so great.
McGriddles. Tell me what you think.
I actually used to like them, and then the last time I had one, I wasn't a fan.
They don't put enough bacon on there to counteract the sweetness.
Okay.
That's in the little fucking pancake that they
Yeah.
use to top the top and bottom.
Yeah, I honestly don't
But I'll
really
still
see it.
fucking eat them.
Yeah, I don't really see it because a lot of people love them. It's like their favorite breakfast thing, and I'm just like,
Dude, the calories are astronomical.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I get it. You wrap it all into one. That's great. Like I appreciate that. That's why I like burritos. That's why I like omelets. Whatever it is.
They're good, but I just remember them being better. And the last time I had one, I was like, meh, I'm not, meh.
Yeah. Well, so the Vegas thing, not gonna pay to go to Vegas and get a prostitute or whatever.
Right.
I've got prostitutes right at home.
Do you?
So
there are sex workers now, Steve.
Absolutely. Yep, just the best. So then I was thinking about Salt Lake. And so Salt Lake, I was thinking that'd be a good 2-day,
Mormon
Trip.
sex workers?
I mean,
How much are you going to get out of them?
everything I need. No, but they have a Shake Shack down there. They also have Raising Cane's chicken.
They have a
Oh.
Whataburger. They have an In-N-Out.
Yeah.
We're supposedly getting one soon.
Yeah. And I'm not, In-N-Out's all right. I've eaten there and
It's good.
yeah, it seemed fine. But I do want to try Shake Shack because I've heard it's so good.
I have also heard the same.
Yeah. And so that was kind
They
of
have
my,
a Wiener Schnitzel.
yep.
Ooh.
That was the reason I went down there last time or the first place
Some
around
Wiener
Christmas.
Schnitzel?
Which, they're cheap hot dogs, but it is fucking good. And I think I ate all 6 varieties that they had.
No shit.
You
Yeah.
get 6 hot dogs.
I think I had 3 and then I had the other 3 on the way back.
All right.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're good. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's nothing, it's kind of like Dairy Queen if they had hot dogs,
Dairy
think they
Queen
do.
does have hot dogs.
Well, if they did.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
If they had 6 different varieties of hot dogs. How about that? God.
I wonder if Orange Julius still does hot dogs.
I don't
Mm.
think so because we have one in the mall and I don't think they touch them.
Okay. Because I
They
used
don't
to work.
touch wieners?
No,
They don't touch
wieners in the mall?
I used to work at
They
an
don't
Orange
touch
Julius,
wieners in
and
the
we made hot dogs, and you steam them. So you put the hot dog on the bun, you put the toppings on the hot dog, and then you put it in a steamer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So it
Even the
melts the
condiments?
cheese.
Oh.
I mean, maybe put mustard and stuff on after. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
so if you get a chili dog, you put the chili, you put the cheese, and it steams it. So it steams the bun, it
Yeah.
steams the cheese.
Hmm. That's the secret to the fillet of fish is the steamed bun.
Oh,
I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
Mhm.
I feel like I need to get one now.
And Mr. Normack says Raising Cane's is fire,
Ooh.
and that's what I've heard.
I don't know what that is.
It's a fried chicken place, like like Popeyes or whatever.
Okay, so what's better then? Cluck's or Dave's hot chicken
Mm-hmm.
or Raising Cane's?
I think Raising Cane's is more of a KFC style, like where the other two are like the Nashville style.
Right.
You like get in a bucket?
I honestly I don't know, but I that's the impression I always got was it was because I think it's like Southeast.
I need to
quite
make
like
a list of
Nashville.
things that I need now. So I need a fillet of fish. I need a bucket of chicken.
Yeah,
Get in a flask. What are you talking about? I'm talking about an 8-piece. Let's go.
and and then I think the ones that they're like real big competitors with is like Church's Chicken down south.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I think Raising Cane's is
I've
like
heard of it. I don't think I've ever had it.
I
Who
haven't.
here has been to Waffle House? I have.
Waffle House?
Hmm. Okay, you guys
No.
both suck
Yeah.
and have not lived life.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm still working on living.
Roma, when I want to see a fist fight at 2 a.m., I don't go for
I was just gonna
waffles.
say I'm looking up Waffle House fucking
Yeah.
altercations.
Yeah.
There's fistfights at Waffle House?
Like
There's
literally every
only-
time. That's
Yeah.
you can't not.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do we not have a Waffle House in the Treasure Valley?
Do they have them in Florida? Let's see.
Waffle House,
I'm pretty
Florida,
sure it's
August 5th.
exclusive
Yeah.
in Florida.
Roma, if it's not from August 5th, I won't watch it. I'll pull
So
the plug right on the computer.
I've only been to one in Kentucky.
Okay.
Oh, that is
Florida-
fantastic.
Florida man tried robbing Waffle House with finger guns. All right, let's see what this
Pew,
happened.
pew. Give me them waffles. Pew, pew. That's awesome.
Let's see. Florida man tried robbing Waffle House with finger guns.
Does he have a neck
Sheriff
beard?
says. Looks like
With
it,
a
yeah.
neck beard.
It starts under the chin.
Yeah.
Also, this guy that's 50 to 60 is pretty hot.
That's me.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yep. Thanks.
I like this one. It's got like the.
Yeah.
Damn, he's got like under boob.
Yeah,
He's
nice
got like
tits.
every boob.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Nice tits, sir.
You know, according to Rick and Morty, those are called cum gutters.
I just like how
Oh.
they put all of them. Look, even 40 to 45 all have white hair.
Yeah, and it's spray painted white hair. Look at Santa down at the bottom right.
That's how he looks during the year.
That's like
Yeah.
that's a buff grandpa bod.
Yeah, that's Santa like in October, and then he eats a lot of cookies in December.
All right, Florida man. So Mason, Florida. Florida man was put in jail Monday after he decided to improvise during an alleged robbery at a Mason Waffle House, according to deputies. The Mason County Sheriff Office said a Waffle House employee called them to the restaurant after a man. Called them to the restaurant after a man identified as a 28-year-old Edward William with one L. Is that a thing? Rodriguez of Mason or Madison tried robbing them. Sheriff David Harper said witnesses. I feel like every sheriff's name is Harper. Sheriff David Harper said witnesses told deputies that Rodriguez entered the Waffle House with a small dog, pointed his hands into a finger guns, and yelled, "Get on the ground, y'all are getting robbed." He said
boldness
Rodriguez
of this
then
man.
said he was high and drunk before grabbing some napkins and leaving the store. So he announced that he was high and drunk, grabbed some napkins. What did he do with the dog? Let's see. Deputies found the would-be armed robber at his home, where he admitted to robbing the restaurant for its napkins, according to the sheriff's office. He now faces charges for unarmed robbery and assault.
What the hell?
How's that a thing?
Why would
I feel like it was a joke. I feel like he was high and had a dog and was like, I really need napkins. And
Yeah.
and he thought it was funny.
You should let that man go.
I feel like if
there
I was
should-
high and drunk, I would totally think that was funny and do that.
there should be no charges aside from we're working on the movie deal.
Well, I mean, did he want money? Did he ask for money?
He asked for napkins.
He was after napkins.
I mean, sure.
Well,
That seems like a criminal
okay, he says,
mastermind.
get on the ground, y'all are getting robbed. And he says,
All right.
I'm high and drunk before grabbing some napkins and leaving the store. He was
Okay.
robbing them of napkins.
So
I think it was a joke.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you make people get on the ground, that's pretty serious.
He was high and drunk, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think high and drunk him thought it was funny.
Yeah.
He had a dog, too. Like, how could he take that seriously?
Well,
With finger
Hitler
guns?
had a dog, Roma.
That's true.
Props to him
Prob-
to be able to do finger guns and hold a dog at the same time.
Yeah.
I wonder
Because
what
we
kind of
don't
dog
know
it
what
was.
size of dog that is.
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, and I think,
He was holding a Saint Bernard.
yeah, that really sucks for him, though. You know, like you don't get anything out. He didn't even get waffles
I
or
mean-
chicken.
Just napkins.
What did you get while you were there? Tell me. Tell me.
That's a good question. Breakfast for sure.
Okay.
But I don't remember. I think I got waffles.
All right.
I went twice.
Did
I
you
went
get
to two
chicken and
different.
waffles?
Okay, but this is a good story. So the first time I went, hold on, let me switch cameras.
Mhm.
So the first time I went, so we're in Kentucky. We're going to Paducah, Kentucky.
Hey, Palooka.
Which I think in 2005 or 2025 is supposed to be the next, the path of totality for the next eclipse, I believe.
Oh.
So next year I'm supposed to go, but I don't know if I will. Anyways, I was with a friend and his family lived there. And so we get into Kentucky and we go to a Waffle House because I'd never been.
Okay.
And so we go in there and it is just filled with cigarette smoke. I mean,
Oh.
just like,
What year is this?
Before they banned it in restaurants.
Well, I just want to know how if they even did.
17, maybe
Oh, okay.
2017,
Mhm.
something
That's
like
after.
recent. Recent enough.
And was it a small town place or more mid-sized, bigger city?
I'm sure it was small. I mean, everything there's kind of small. I don't. It wasn't a major,
Yeah.
like city or
Sure.
anything. So anyway, so I go in there. The place is full. It just reeks of cigar smoke or cigarette smoke. And there's a guy, older guy, probably has done meth at some point in his life at least, is sitting there
We've
on the
all.
phone. So we order our food, we're eating it, and he's sitting on the phone, and it's kind of like a McDonald's. Like it's kind of like a mix between like a McDonald's and a Denny's.
Okay.
So he's sitting there in the booth, a little bit of ways away from us, and he might even been at the bar, has a bar, you know,
Mhm.
like not alcohol, but just like
Yeah.
a breakfast bar. And he's talking, apparently he's talking to his mother, and he's calling her honey child, like as he's talking to her. And he's just like chain smoking cigarettes, looks like he's probably been on meth for a good portion of his life. And it was just classic. It
Okay.
was wonderful.
Okay.
It was a great experience. I mean, minus the cigar or the cigarette smoke in my waffles, but
See, and that's kind of weird because I think in the South, don't they usually call their like wives or their girlfriends mom or mama or something like that? So it's just weird that he would call his mother honey child.
well,
but
he
then-
was just saying like mama or mom or whatever.
Oh.
I don't remember. That's the only. He's
This is
on the
my mama,
phone.
honey child.
He's talking very loudly
Okay.
on the phone, and he's saying mother or mama or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever it was.
It was
and
probably his girlfriend, which
I
is
was
gross.
assuming, and then he
Yeah.
kept saying honey child.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. But the so are there servers there or do you or do you
It's
get
a diner. It's a
Okay.
diner.
And how's the service? Diner
Very straight to the point.
Yeah.
Like what do you want?
What do
Here's
you
your
want?
food. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I
your
guess I
foot-
can get you a clean cup.
And I don't know if anybody was checking up on us. Let me put it that
Yeah.
way.
Probably not.
And how many fist fights did you witness there?
Oh,
Well, this
please.
is like middle of the day, so none. I feel
Oh,
like
okay.
we might have went to one later. It was not full of smoke, and it I don't think there was anything too exciting going on.
And
It was probably a weekday though.
is it a 24-hour place?
I think they're 24-hour.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Mhm.
probably why there's so many fights.
Mhm.
It's just you get all the drunks and stuff.
It's like
in
when you
there.
get a Los Betos.
Yeah.
Except
Except it's harder to fight with a drive-through, you know?
I don't know. You get pretty creative.
Well, sure. You can punch somebody because they can't go anywhere. They're stuck between two cars. Yeah. No, that's interesting.
An all-out brawl happened in the Los Betos parking lane.
Well, and I think there was a pancake house here. So I'm guessing that's a ripoff of a Waffle House.
You
I
mean
would
like the
think.
one in McCall?
Is there one?
There was. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah. No, I think I don't know, or it could be a ripoff of I guess IHOP. But
All right,
don't
let's
know.
see what we got.
Uh-oh.
Florida man arrested at Waffle House after alleged outburst over bacon.
Okay, this I am interested in.
Says, let's see. A Florida man was arrested last Wednesday for allegedly causing a disturbance at a Cape Coral Waffle House over the way his bacon was cooked, according to a report.
wow.
You better cook the fucking bacon right. Martin, sorry, I couldn't read it. Martin Jose something was accused of yelling, according to Local 10. Police said he was upset about how his bacon was delivered. The Tampa Free Press reported that he was accused of shouting racial slurs at
Wow.
workers and resisting officers until they threatened him with a taser.
Wow.
Alvarez.
Oh, reports say Alvarez, 28, is facing charges of disorderly intoxication, resisting an officer, and simple assault. He is currently held at the Lee County Jail, Local 10 reported.
Damn.
That's interesting.
You know, for
Does
fucking
he even
up
look white? I don't know if he's
his,
white,
for
though.
fucking up his bacon.
Alvarez? No.
That's pretty fucked up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
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 I think it was Jose Martin Alvarez.
Yeah, probably
or
not
something.
white.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's so white.
Yeah. Martin Jose Alvarez.
Yeah, maybe he was shouting white racial slurs.
Oh,
With
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
brother
Okay. I
George.
was like,
Or,
why do you
I
assume
mean-
he's white? Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, or he's black. I don't know.
No, I'm guessing.
they were
I'm
black.
guessing the waitresses probably. Yeah, were probably. Well, they were either white or black.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Or Asian.
All right, Roma.
Or Jewish.
Or indigenous peoples. The native and indigenous. Yes, Roma, I get it. Or Eskimo-y.
You can't say that anymore.
Eskimo-y.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you say Eskimo?
It's
they're Inuits.
they are.
I'm not that Inuit.
Yeah, they're native people. I'm not into the Innu.
I don't know. They're not First Nation, are they?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what
technically,
that
they're
means.
the Native Americans of Alaska.
That's true.
hmm
But I think they came over from Russia, so technically they're
I think
native
that-
Russians.
I feel like they might be descendants of Mongolians.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn Mongolians.
And their barbecues.
Um,
Alaska's famous for their barbecues.
All right. Here's a Florida man arrested after biting a deputy at a Waffle House.
Oh, Jesus. He
33-year-old
looks like he took a chunk out of that guy.
He was hungry.
Clearly.
A 33-year-old Florida man has been arrested after causing a scene at Waffle House location early Wednesday morning and biting a deputy. According to investigators, at around 4 a.m. Wednesday, Walton County Sheriff's Office was called to Waffle House in Miramar Beach.
Myanmar.
Beach about an individual causing a disturbance in the restaurant.
Roma, will you scroll down to his face? Because it looks like his bone structure is trying to grow over his face.
Trying to escape his face.
It's like trying to just bring it all in.
It's a lot.
Mhm.
His forehead, his head, the skull is very high.
Yeah, it's messed up.
His forehead.
He's
He
balding
looks
on
like
one
a head
side
butter.
more. Yeah.
He's going to definitely butt you in the head.
hmm
Let's see. Witnesses say the individual was frantically running around, stating that he'd been shot and acting erratically. When deputies arrived, they identified the subject as Victor Williams, 33.
And shot him.
Immediately, it was clear Williams had not been shot and appeared to be under the influence of drugs. When deputies tried to place Williams into custody, he struck a deputy and bit another on the leg. Even when handcuffed, Williams continued to be highly resistant and continued to fight with deputies, positioning his body in such a way that he would not be placed in a patrol car. After numerous attempts to place Williams in the back of the vehicle, a drive stun was used to gain compliance, quote unquote. However, deputies say the attempt was ineffective. During repeated attempts to get Williams to comply, he struck another deputy in the face with his knee.
A drive stun. What the hell
I don't
is
know
that?
what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's just when they stun gun you in the back of a car while you're
I
handcuffed.
think they pile drive you and stun you at the
but
same
that
time.
that guy sounds fucking scary.
It sounds like he's on PCP or something.
hmm
Williams was eventually taken into custody and transported to the Walton County Jail after he was checked out by South Walton Fire District EMS personnel. He was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, and disorderly conduct.
Damn.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. And once again, Waffle House.
You know, we're both misunderstood.
Mm.
No, this is great. Roma, not only did you bring together the Florida man, you brought him together with the Waffle House.
Florida man
And your
charged with
birthday.
Yeah.
Florida man charged with murder in early morning Waffle House shooting.
Yeah.
Are they carrying
Gainesville,
guns?
Gainesville, Florida. Alachua, I don't know what that is. Deputies say a man shot another man in the head in front of a crowd of people at the Newberry Road Waffle House near Gainesville early Sunday morning.
Wow.
Deputies arrested and charged 25-year-old Ezekiel Hicks of Gainesville with first-degree murder in the death of 41-year-old Craig Brewer. Hicks was also charged with carrying a concealed weapon. Deputies say they were already responding to the Waffle House. Oh my God.
Wow.
They were already responding to the Waffle House at 7611 Newberry Road to help the restaurant disperse a large crowd around 3 a.m. when the shooting happened. See, 3 a.m.
Wow.
Witnesses told investigators Hicks and Brewer got into an argument inside the restaurant, and investigators say Hicks left the building, armed himself with a 9mm handgun, and then went back inside as at least one bystander tried to stop him. Wow, that was hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to hang out in Florida
Mm-hmm.
at virtually any Waffle House
Mm-hmm.
at about 3 a.m.
Yep.
Apparently.
And some shit's going to get fucking
Yeah,
real.
I mean, we need cameras and maybe just bulletproof vests.
Yeah, we'll body armor up at least. No, it's
no, we'll
interesting.
be in our spy gear. They'll never recognize us.
Well, and who would have guessed that guy's name is Ezekiel Hicks?
Oh, this is
Not me.
Yeah.
interesting here. So at the bottom of it, it says that there was a fight near the entrance when Hick took the handgun from his pants and shot Brewer in the head. But at the bottom, it says anyone with information about the shooting is asked to call the sheriff's office.
Hmm.
So they were still investigating when this was written.
Yeah, there's old Ezekiel Hicks. Doesn't look like that to me.
No, that's not an Ezekiel Hicks. I think they got
Mhm.
the wrong guy.
Yeah, I would expect an Amish man.
Yeah, that's racial profiling.
Florida
Yeah.
man gives $13K to strangers at Waffle House. Elsewhere with touching notes.
Oh,
Huh.
All right, this
Okay.
is a nice one.
all right.
Skip it. No.
Until
Florida
he gets
man's
shot
story
by
about
Ezekiel.
Yeah. Florida man's story about strangers' act of kindness is warming hearts around the country. In a series of posts on Twitter, Kevin Kate recounted his experience with a man he met at a Waffle House restaurant in Midway last week. Kate, a former Barack Obama campaign spokesman, okay, random, and the son of WFLA anchor. Oh, it's a news thing. WFLA anchor Keith Kate said he saw the man sitting alone in a booth, attaching money to some notes. When asked,
White Federation Liberation Front?
I don't know. When asked what he was up to, the man told Kate he had been handing out $1 and $5 bills to people he met at Waffle House, his favorite restaurant, and elsewhere, and the man did not share his name. Each note said, "Love everybody," in bold text. The man told Kate those were the last 3 words his mother said to him before she passed away. She didn't say, "I love you." She said, "Love everybody." And that's what I'm doing, the man said, according to Kate.
Yeah, but that space between every and body, that means a whole different thing.
Well, and then
You know?
also, he was only handing out $1 and $5 bills.
Yeah,
like,
what's with that?
I thought it was that you just gave somebody $1,300.
Be like, this is wasting my time.
Yeah.
That's what I done. Throw it back in his face.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck you, old man.
Covered my tip.
I just
Yeah.
feel like if somebody gave me like $1, I'd be like, keep it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even going to thank you. You've just.
Yeah.
you've
What am I
just-
going to do with $1?
You've just,
That-
you know,
That's one of those trends where it's like double it and pass it on to the next guy.
is
No.
that a thing?
Well,
What
yeah.
If, what if you get $6,000?
Yeah. I'm like, what if you're $300 down?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the one.
Oh, all right.
If it's just like
But I
a
mean, it has to
$1.
keep doubling.
Yeah,
Dan, you got to look ahead. You got to
Right.
see the future. Somebody's going to get fucked.
that's when you're like, okay, come back around after you've dealt with 200 people.
Yeah. Then you give like $6,000 to a single mom, and then she doesn't realize, oh shit, now I owe $12,000 to the next person. You know, you just ruined a single mother's life, and then she has to date me. What do you think about that, Dan?
Should be a pretty
I
wild
just-
video.
I just like this headline: Waffle House robber fingered in napkin theft.
Is that your guy?
That's the one guy. That's the
Is that
one.
Alvarez?
That's the one that was doing the finger, like,
Oh,
yeah. But it's
okay.
like, why'd you put it that way? Like, why?
Yeah, is that Jose Alvarez? Jose Martin Alvarez?
Let me see. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, please let it be someone else.
No, it's the same one, but Edward Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
No,
Rodriguez.
that's someone different. That's Edward Rodriguez.
I think Roma did
No.
tell this story before.
Yeah, we
That
did.
was the finger guns with the dog and the napkin.
Oh, wait. It says 28-year-old Edward Rodriguez. I don't know. It's so hard to say that. Was arrested after he walked into Waffle House with a small dog and pointing finger guns at the staff.
Yeah.
Rodriguez, who was wearing a SpongeBob SquarePants shirt, shouted, on the ground. Y'all are getting robbed.
Wow.
Did he take napkins?
SpongeBob. Hmm.
Well, it's the same guy, yeah.
Yeah.
We just didn't know
Okay.
about the SpongeBob shirt till now.
Oh yeah, no,
Seems like New County 107.9 is a better reporter than whatever the other one was.
and that was a small dog.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it wasn't no Saint Bernard.
That he was carrying into the Waffle House.
That's right, with
And
the finger
gunning.
guns.
Justin Lambo says, "Yo, nice headband."
Lambo.
It's a classic. It's worth a lot of money. I got it in probably 92,
Nice.
maybe 93.
Oh, I remember you opened that on air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same one with the wristbands too.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah, because I think I started playing basketball like fairly enough where I'm like, oh, I need headbands, or whatever.
You know what else you might need, Steve?
What?
You might be able to find yourself in need of things at thesensiblesociopathpodcast.com.
I still feel like we have time, Dan.
I know, but it was on the screen, so I was just throwing it out there. It was
Oh
Yeah, Roma.
shit! I don't know how it got on the
Oh
screen.
my God, Roma.
I was trying to go for things.
hmm
We don't have headbands though. I feel like we need headbands.
Now we do.
I guess so. I don't even know if they offer it. I guess we'd have to look.
So I guess you can get your Sen socks, and you can
You could use Sen socks as a
get your
headband.
Charlie Cat mugs
That's
of
probably true.
various colors.
I'm like, wow, Dan, you're fucking like way on him.
You don't need your hoodies right now.
Dan's
but-
trying to shut down my birthday.
Lambo said it's
trying to
almost
not to.
older than me.
But thesensiblesociopathpodcast.com. You can find yourself there and get all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah,
Good job,
we
Dan.
got mugs, we got hats, we got shirts, we got all sorts of shit. Oh no,
You got hats?
No,
Oh,
I was lying.
We should get hats.
Sen
Alright,
sock
we'll get
hats.
hats
You can
and-
just stretch it over your
Hats and
head.
crayons.
We do need hats.
Yeah.
Crayons.
What kind of hats are you talking? Like beanies or basketball hats?
Basketball.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have
Dude,
basketball
hats would be no basketball. It
Yeah.
would be totally awesome.
Yeah, Robo. They're like those little build ones that you wear when you ride your bike a lot.
With the little
They're
Like
basketball
Newsboy?
hats. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
with the little
You seen the show Newsies?
with the little
Mhm.
helicopter on it.
Yeah, it's
Such
got
a
a
good
button
show.
on the top. Yeah. You know,
Wasn't
like
it-
nobody's seen it.
Which
No,
is so crazy because we used to
Christian
watch
Bale.
the crib.
Mhm.
I know, isn't that crazy? He's a baby in it.
But yeah, I mean, like I've asked plenty of people, like people that claim to be Disney people.
Dude, we watched the shit out.
Fucking
Actually,
lame.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna make my boyfriend watch it.
Mhm.
And I'm
like-
gonna sing every fucking song, and he's going to hate his
Santa
life.
Fe, my old friend, I'm gonna live forever. And that's even life will never stay away. I need a few more dollars and I'm out of here to stay. Dreams come true, yes they do in Santa Fe.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
Happy
I would have
birthday,
had. I would have
Steve.
had to think about
Yeah.
that. Holy shit!
I could probably almost bust out every single. I mean, not every single one, but
I'm like
Quite a
that.
few.
Okay, you know,
but
here we
with the
need to
king
do.
and I.
We need to get a green screen and then reenact the entire show.
all right, let's do it. I'm in.
Yep.
We're gonna do an episode of just Newsies. Yeah.
The Sensible Sociopath Podcast newspaper.
You know how cool it was? Like, remember when they were doing like the dance in the street and then they're
Yeah.
like, hoo, ha, like
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
and they
moving
had-
and spin
and they-
it and doing it. Yeah, so
Mhm.
cool.
They had the mops and the brushes, the
Yeah,
brooms, and
Yeah.
it's good. It's a good fucking.
It's a great show,
yes,
honestly.
I'm gonna rewatch that. I wonder where you can even find that now.
Well, I got it on.
Probably Disney Plus.
Oh yeah,
Not trying to drop it, but
but
you know.
I got a Blu-ray for my ex's daughters.
Do you still have it, or they have it?
No. I
Okay.
gave it. I gave it to them for Christmas.
That's cool.
a couple
Did
years
they
ago.
watch it? Did they like it?
I don't know if they ever did. I got them Ferngully and I got them that
Ferngully's
because I was
good
like,
too.
those are two big movies of my
Yeah.
Ferngully's
childhood.
classic.
Dude,
Mhm.
seriously, that was the
Fucking
first place I
Hexes.
ever
My
Are you
heard.
kidding
name
me?
is Betty, but I don't even remember it.
No, the when he's before he like gets shrunk down or whatever, and he's
Listening to his
James
hip-hop.
Brown. James Brown
Yeah.
was it? Yeah. I gotta know how to vote it, left phone and maroon it. I don't know. It was so good. I
There
loved
were
it.
a lot of iconic voice actors in that movie.
Was there?
Yeah, Tim Curry, fucking.
I didn't know Tim Curry was in it.
Yeah, he was Hexus.
Robin Williams.
Ah.
Williams.
Robin Williams was Batty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember anybody else.
Yeah, I don't remember any. I know the chick was hot, the fairy chick or whatever she was.
Crystal.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, Crystal or Krista, one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember he carved her name into the tree, and she was like, "Can't you feel its pain?"
Oh yeah.
The
What a-
smog monster thing.
Yeah, that
Can
was
you
Hexus.
just be happy for once? You know, that would have been my reply to that.
The Komodo dragon was actually he had a pretty iconic voice. He was also the informant detective for Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Ah.
I just don't remember what that actor's name is. He's just got that. It's not the time, Ace.
Hmm.
If
Oh, yeah.
Einhorn sees me talking to
That's-
you, oh your ass.
That's
I'm
Tone
history.
Loc.
Yeah, yeah.
Tone
you.
Loc?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He's the lowrider rapper.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that
friend,
that
drive a
explains.
lowrider.
Is that really?
explains the very end of the movie during the credits when you hear Ace go like, "Hey Tone, put that big ass 13 on and
Really?
kick it for the homies."
Hey, yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's Tone Loc.
I'm so lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on board.
Mm-hmm. He's also an actor, though. He's been in a few things.
He's got an iconic gravelly voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sounds like he gargled a bunch of broken glass.
And
Hot.
somehow made it work.
Yeah, totally. Well, it's a good rap voice. It's like Method Man or something, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like not necessarily the best voice, but when you throw some beat under it, hell yeah.
Well, pretty good birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Champagne, chips and queso,
Mhm.
cupcakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Crown.
Thank you, all of you. So we are back next week, or is everybody gonna be here?
I am.
I think so, yeah.
Good. All right. Well, yeah. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment if you liked it. Share us with your friends. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be 40 after this, so, better get here while the getting's good. Time's running out,
Yep.
ladies and gents. No, but I love y'all, and I certainly appreciate you hanging out with us on my birthday.
Yay, birthday!
So, goodbye.
Have a good
Bye,
night,
Steve.
everybody. Bye.
Best podcast in the world.
The world would not be the same.
I like it.
No wonder my anxiety's so high.
Few people laughed. Few people cried.
Oh, what's in the box?
Most people were silent.
And that was it.
Now I am become death,
Sounds like a bad time.
the destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, so this doesn't seem like a great idea to me.
I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
You didn't tell me any of that. That's crazy.
Well, Rama, when you're a hero, you don't tell everyone until you're on your podcast.
I'm about to hear some shit.
We all need to laugh.
I think just sitting down and, listening to
The Sensible Sociopath. This is the shit you're supposed to be watching.
Gen X is gonna love it. Millennials are gonna be like, I'm offended.
You have offended me.
Also, my dog has a giant dick.
Oh my god, that's enormous.
I love it.
It's still a racist dog whistle.
Where you kind of have like a rotating cast of characters.
We're talking baby seals, eagles, wolves.
I'm just glad we're not going to have to eat with racism anymore.
It's worse than the butthole.
We're technically considered propaganda.
It is very contagious.
I think we really need to talk about environmentalism.
Like, are they studying pine cones?
Make yourself a nice stingray omelet. That's how Steve Irwin died. Cholesterol.
It's fucking delicious.
His father had ended up killing his mother and committing suicide.
In that order.
That's diabolical. I like it.
They had an apple gun where you could shoot Bigfoot.
Has she always been retarded?
I mean, she could have had a head injury.
You don't know anything about tartar sauce.
He had picked up a 400-pound statue and was like walking around with it.
Was the statue racist?
I'd like to think so.
It's like how they invented bacon and avocado to make a turkey sandwich tolerable.
I have a fear of fire.
Like a werewolf. Daniel, you've been our greatest viewer. Well, Daniel and Sarah and Katrina.
Daniel!